Hey everyone, it's me again. It is May 25th today. It is Memorial Day here for us in the United States. So I get Monday off, or today off, because it's now 12:30 in the morning. Just wanted to make this video. I know I just did one the other day. This one is to tell you that I am out of my wave. My wave is done. I kicked it to the curb. And I got a lot on my mind right now. The one thing I do want to mention, sorry, I'm just organizing something. It's been a long time since I've had one of those waves. And I actually totally forgot what they felt like. It was brutal. Oh gosh, it was brutal. The anxiety was beyond belief. The depression was crazy. I mean, the crying, anxiety, the fear. We're starting to get some monophobia, which is a fear of being alone. It's starting to get some agoraphobia creeping in. But the two worst symptoms that I had were anxiety and depression. And this came, I was doing fine, but this came at some news, some family news, not close to home, but some little bit more distant family news. And yeah, the news was tragic, unfortunately, but that's not what set me off. I just remember driving back from the beach with my wife and reading this text, and I think at that time, maybe subconsciously or something, my mind was thinking about stuff. Like I just had this surgery a month ago to fix my deviated septum. I just think that maybe a lot of factors are in play, but I remember driving home and reading that text, and it didn't bother me at that time. I'm a little upset and sad for the family, but on a normal day, it wouldn't have affected me really hard, at least with my symptoms or condition. But I think that spun off and triggered something with my nervous system that hit me pretty good. I can tell you, these waves are no joke. They are no joke at all. The problem with me, like years ago when I had a horrible wave, there's two things, which I know I'm not alone in, that a lot of people have problems with. And those are ruminating thoughts, right? That's where you get into a cycle of thinking about the same stuff over and over. It's like an anxiety loop that you can't break. You cannot break it no matter what you do. And on top of that, I fell into something else, which is doom scrolling. Oh, exciting stuff, doom scrolling. Where you go online, now with AI, right? You go online and you start looking up everything. And it's crazy with me, going on Reddit, message boards, Facebook groups, and now AI. You get into a habit of reading all this stuff. And what I've noticed is when we're going through a wave, at least with me, that we only read, and apparently we only see the negative stuff. And we keep chasing our tail, going down this rabbit hole that does not lead us anywhere. So I had ruminating thoughts. I was doom scrolling, and I just had this health anxiety as well. Um, I got an Apple Watch and keeps track of my heart rate and other vitals, which, hey, that's fine. People should do that stuff, right? But when you're going through these waves, it goes to the next level. And there's a term I just read online. It's something like, um, you're, I'm trying to get this analogy right, what somebody said. It's like your own mind's thoughts. So it's like your brain's thinking for itself. But so I'm thinking using my brain, but then my brain is thinking using its brain. It's hard to explain. I won't go any further, but um, yeah, so endless cycles of anxiety, endless cycles of depression out of nowhere. Um, Started getting sweaty palms, didn't want to get out of bed, always watching my heart rate, always watching my heart rate. Um, when I did get up and get out of bed and start doing stuff, it's like you can, when you've had an anxiety attack or upcoming panic attack, you can feel it. Something's like building here, right? You can feel it. And it feels like something wants to detonate, but it's not at the detonation point yet. And by the grace of God, that feeling never detonated. But man, the symptoms sucked. Last Monday was hell. Last Tuesday was hell. Wednesday was hell, but Wednesday I got up, did some work for my job, and I just waited for my wife to get home, and her and I took our dog and we went around a few blocks just to get out, walk around, get the mind off everything. But even when you're walking, in this beautiful scenery, just out walking with my wife and her dog, your mind is constantly ruminating still. It can't break this damn cycle. Thursday, I was just working on Thursday. Friday night, I took my wife and her friends to see a girl movie. And it was actually The Devil Wears Prada 2. I didn't watch it. I was on my phone the whole time. But something happened. I was doom scrolling during that movie. I was sweating. Like I was not inside my mind. But I had these headphones in. Movie finished. We left. I drove the girls, my wife and her friends. We went to a dim sum place. It's a little Chinese restaurant. Well, I went through my pocket trying to find my headphones and put on my iPhone and saw, oh, they're still at the theater. So oh crap, I had to get up and run and went to the theater. And of course, they wouldn't let me in because there was a movie playing. Long story short, I had to go back a couple hours later after the movie and hunt them down with my iPhone, my own headphones, and trace them to an office where an employee locked them up, even though I was beeping it so loud and they could hear it. I finally had to call a security guard and be like, hey, the damn headphones are in there. So someone took them. Someone had plans on keeping them. But I think me leaving my headphones at that theater started breaking the chain because when we were at the restaurant after the movie, I was ruminating, right? I couldn't even talk to really people at the table without faking it. And then the headphones thing, it kind of broke that cord a little bit. And that's when I drove to the theater to go find my headphones. Um, that was on Friday night. On Saturday was a little better. I was walking to the mailbox, and our neighbor next door, I used to work with her for years. She has, she wasn't feeling too good. I guess she has some kidney failure, but she's getting dialysis. And she started talking to me, and I felt that feeling again coming up in my chest. Like, don't panic, be here for her. And she was parked by the mailboxes, not feeling good. So I talked to her for a few minutes, and she was actually heading to a doctor's appointment. So just ensured she was okay to drive, and she was. After that night, we went to see another movie. Went to go see the new Star Wars movie in the theater, and I was fine during that movie. We went to the food court, met up with some friends. I had some health lingering things on my mind still. Some of the ruminating, but not very much. Then we went to go watch Star Wars on Saturday night, and I sat through the whole thing, and maybe it was Baby Yoda. So yeah, Saturday night was better. Woke up yesterday, Sunday morning. I feel bad I didn't go to church, because I didn't know how I was going to be in the morning. But I did pray at home, and was feeling, okay. Got a shower, got cleaned up, and I found out, hey, Elijah, there's a graduation party for somebody, and a debut. And my wife's Filipino, and what we have, a debut is like, it's like when when a girl turns 18 in the Philippine culture, there's a big party. Like, you're 18 now, you're an adult. Well, this girl had she turned 18, and it was like her birthday and her graduation all in one. So I put on a suit yesterday on Sunday, went to that at a convention center at a hotel, and had a wonderful time. I had no problems whatsoever, none at all, none at all. Like, I totally forgot about everything. I'm just going on here. But the two things which are hard to comprehend when you're going through it is the loop we get stuck in. We get stuck in the stupid loop, and it's a mental loop, and it's real. And you don't know how to break it. I didn't know how to break this cycle. And the doom scrolling, just there on my phone, just, looking up everything. And that would give me more anxiety, because you're trying to search, is this normal? Have people been through this? What do I do? What do I do? And I went to ChatGPT, and I put in my whole history that I have typed out. Everything down to when I started this journey, what happened month by month, year by year, every symptom, every medication I've been on, dosages, you name it. I put into AI. And it came back with an answer that I think helped change my mind a little bit better. It reminded me of what I went through in 2021 when I cold turkeyed everything, and ended up getting full-blown akathisia, external, but mostly internal akathisia, full withdrawal, the hell that happens when you just quit cold turkey off a antidepressant and benzo at the same time without knowing anything about both of them. And then AI also told me, yeah, but you reinstated, your body calmed down, and it reminded me that I've been tapering for a few years, and now I'm down to my low dose now, and it reassured me that, hey, during your taper, you've been pretty stable, you've been doing pretty good, which are good signs that your nervous system is not completely damaged and that it's not permanent, that your body does bounce back, but it is susceptible to major stresses. So just reading that, knowing, you know what, I've gone through far worse already. And having this wave, I want to see if I could bounce out of it, which we never think we are, but I did. Um, and when you come out of these waves, you look back and you're like, what the hell was that? What did I just go through? Because when you're in it, when you're in a wave, you, you know what it is, but you don't. Um, Part of your mind's telling you don't believe you know what it is because you don't. You're going to be trapped like this forever. And it's scary. It's absolute frightening. The fear alone, the doom feeling. You feel like you have no control. And in that period, you really don't. But you do have control by keeping yourself active. Do stuff. I'm big into music. I make music. I'm a musician. I'm a singer. And, these are things I was trying to get into. So I started making some music again, writing on music, working on some lyrics. I can't sing yet because this whole thing. So I started doing that, just anything to occupy my mind, which is challenging. There were even times during this wave where, like, if I was reading the news and saw a key word like death, oh my gosh, like that would freak me out. Just reading a word. Or I had to put my hand over my news to make sure there were no words that would trigger something in me. It's crazy. How can a word do anything to you, right? Like, y'all, this shit is so whack. After a while, it's all a game that we're in. Forgot what I was gonna say. But no, so what I was stating is, when you get stuck in these anxiety loops and these repetitive thoughts and these anxieties, it's important to actually find a way to break them. And you may not break it right away, but just go do something. Go walking, go to a mall, go to a store. It doesn't matter. Make yourself anything that can click to try to get you out of that cycle. Because being in that anxiety loop cycle, it's hard and it sucks. And you feel like you're just spiraling down a wormhole, right? Like there's no end in sight. But I'm telling you, I've been writing everything down, documenting everything every day, and each day, even though when I felt like hell, I tried to learn and see what I was feeling during this stuff. Not pleasant, but you know what? You come out the other side. You come out the other side stronger. You feel weak, like why did I let that wave get to me? But it's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's how these things work. And it's just a ride. So what I did, well, first thing is first. Stop tapering, stop making any changes. That's number one. Because I didn't know was there something I changed? Like, what did I do? That's what I was freaking out about. So I went back through everything. No, I didn't change anything. I've been holding. So I was like, okay, nothing changed there. But then I remembered I still got a sensitive nervous system. But no, just keeping logs of this. I know I'm going to have more in the future. But when it comes to this taper, I don't care if it takes me another 3 years. I really don't. Um, because over the course, 3 years already, or yeah, I have felt my body healing already because I don't need all the medication that I used to regarding my benzo. If I still did, I'd still be at that higher dose of Valium, but I'm not. So the body's recalibrating. You can feel it. And yes, as you get lower, at least with me, I'm starting to feel better. Less brain fog, less memory stuff. And I can honestly say it's a wonderful feeling. Wonderful feeling of clarity as you get lower. But you don't want to get thrown off track with it either. Just because you're feeling good, some people get sloppy. They think they can start rushing their taper. But no, no. You need to keep everything by the book. Do not change anything whatsoever. But you've got to do what works for your body. With me, I know, don't touch any dose of any other medication, just the one. That way, if I go down and I start feeling symptoms, I know what's causing it. And I've had to do that quite a bit during my taper where, okay, I went a little fast, let me back up, or sometimes I went a little fast, let me hold for a while here. And the cool thing is, my body recalibrated. So yeah, I felt healing going down, and there's a lot of theories on what the GABA receptors are doing. And well, what I think is happening is my body's starting to work again normally, the GABA receptors. Now, full healing doesn't take place until you're completely off, but just things like that you got to remind yourself about, which bring a lot of positive aspects and things to look at. So yeah, so I just want to give you all assurance. I'm out of my wave now. Man, thank you. That was brutal. I might have, there might be some residuals, just like little crumbs left over that I might have tomorrow that might last a second. But no, I can tell when a wave's gone. When it's gone. So I'm really happy about that. I've had a few people reach out to me as well from overseas. So thank you for that. Some people emailed me with some of the problems they're going through, and I tried to provide as much feedback and support as I could. And they want my advice. And the thing is, I don't give advice. I give information. Because what may work for me may not work for you. So I give information. And yeah. So I'll quit talking. But I had to come on here and make a video letting you know that this past week was hell, going through the wave. But feeling pretty good now, about to go to bed. So yeah, I really appreciate you all watching this channel and listening to my story. Of course, this is my own personal journey, like we all have, right? Everybody out there that's watching this is going through something or knows somebody that's going through something. And if my videos help you or somebody else, then that's truly awesome. That's truly awesome. And I hope I can be a place where you can just come and listen to me yap and just talk constantly, even though I lose track sometimes. And my main message is always positivity, right? Like if we're going to be negative the whole time going through this, why even go through it, right? But no, you have to stay happy as much as you can. You have to stay positive. Keep yourself busy, everyone. Find a hobby, whether it's gardening, going to the gym, exercising, walking, I don't care what it is. It could be anything, right? Just do it. Because you got to keeping the mind busy really helps prevent mental loops from happening. Can't stop them, but it can highly prevent them from happening. So yeah, just know whatever you're going through now, or what you may go through, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. This past week, I thought the world was gonna end. I was freaking out. Now I'm out of the wave. I'm like, what was I talking about? It makes no sense what I was thinking. But when we're going through it, it's all real to us. So yeah, I really appreciate you all on this channel. I hope I can brighten your day a little bit. And you know, the thing we always say is you gotta learn to be Benzo brain. You gotta learn to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's so true. During my whole taper, I haven't felt perfect every day. I can still feel withdrawal inside of me, but my taper is so slow that everything else overshadows it, and I don't feel it, except for this past week. That's all I have, everyone. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, I guess. I don't know. If you want, like it. And yeah, stay happy. Stay happy. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to reach out to a friend, a family member, a colleague, a stranger, I guess, anybody, right? If you feel like you're going to harm yourself, get to a hospital, okay? Just know that this pain is going to pass. No matter how hard it is, it's going to pass. And we're going to fight with you. And I'm going to fight with you. And everyone going through this around the world, we're fighting with you. Because we're all in this together. And I don't care what country you're from. I don't care any of that. What your beliefs are, you name it. That's irrelevant to what we're going through. But as I always say, I am a Christian. And I trust my good Lord and Savior. You know, He is good. So yeah, but leave a comment. And I appreciate you being on here. And I'll make another video soon here. I got some work trips coming up and everything, but yeah, I'll touch base with all of you and we will go from there. So I love you all. God bless. Keep a smile on that face, okay? And don't look back. Look at the future. Because we're going to be brand new people when we get through this. And when we get through this, we'll know there's going to be people behind us that are now in this that we can help mentor or provide some information to or help along. So yeah, stay focused on the journey, everyone. And talk to you soon. Y'all be cool. Peace.